shots ring out in the Naseby night. Enter cavaliers and the king himself. He sees his men in a pool of blood. Cries out, "My God, they have killed them all." Here comes the story of the Martyr King, the man that Parliament came to blame. For pursuing power for himself, he was put on trial, but one time he could have been a monarch of worth. Two years later, and the country's in flames. The king's in custody, he's fighting for his name. The new model army, they really turned the tide. They're then met at Putney with their future to decide. And the Scots decided to do Charles a favour. And that son of a bitch, he just got braver and braver. But the Second War didn't go far. Pride then staged a coup d'etat. Against him, he ain't no gentleman Jim. None of Charles's cards were marked in advance. The trial was uncertain, no one thought they stood a chance. The Rump didn't like him, but could they kill the king? It was unprecedented. What madness would it bring? But his ego had just got bigger and bigger, and everyone blamed him, from leveller to digger. And he would not defend himself. And Cromwell was the one who said that he did the deed, and the all-Puritan jury agreed. And on a frosty morning, in January 1649, the public crowd assembled outside of Whitehall. The axe came down, and the king was dead. Men dipped their handkerchiefs in the blood from his head. How can the life of such a man be in the palm of his subjects' hands? He wasn't obviously framed, but it wouldn't help some men feel ashamed to live in a land where the monarch can be tamed. Now, all the regicides in their coats and their ties were free to end monarchy and watch republicans rise. Icon Basilica, then Iconoclastes, and then in 1651 his son Charles flees. So here comes the story of the Martyr King, the man that Parliament came to blame for pursuing power for himself, and he was put on trial, but one time he could have been a monarch of worth.